Oh, PBC, they're done for. Boxing ego, PBC's a sinking ship. Ah, well, feast your eyes on this. PBC makes it official and announces the co-main to Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach. You see it on the screen. It is now official. Jose El Rayo Valenzuela will now fight against, you guessed it, Gary Antuanne Russell as the co-main Saturday, March 1st, live on Amazon Prime pay-per-view. And the PBC haters are now in distress. Listen, I tell you guys all the time, there's a lot of low-quality content in the boxing space. Be careful where you get your information from. A lot of lies. Oh, PBC's broke. They lost money. First, y'all said Tank Roach wasn't even happening. People ran with different narratives. People said Tank got tax problems. They said Tank Davis canceled the fight. They said the venue issues caused a cancellation. And people have been speculating, right? Well, why would they announce a co-main event if the fight got canceled? These are the things that you guys have to ask content creators who are clickbaiting and lying to you. On my channel, I provide high quality content for real boxing fans. So as far as the co-main, amazing addition to the card. El Rayo is a champion. I am looking forward to this fight. And it just makes more of a reason for people to go to the Barclays. Tank has another awesome opportunity to try to outdo himself. And with the addition to a great fight like El Rayo versus Gary Antuanne Russell, who I'm a fan of both, right? I've always said that on my channel. El Rayo had great moments, even in loss to Edwin De Los Santos. And then he later fought Shakur Stevenson. Edwin, he looked good, and I thought he was robbed in the first Chris Colbert fight. Then they robbed him. He came back correct, knocked out Colbert viciously, and then posed over the body like with the prison pose. That was amazing for his career. And then most recently, he became a titleist, beating Esau Pitbull Cruz, who had beaten Rolly and became a champion or whatnot. So all in all, El Rayo's been on the path. Gary Antuanne Russell, he lost to Puello. He's still a good fighter. He didn't get cooked and baked. It was a competitive fight. You know, you're going to have some people hating like, oh, how does he get a title shot coming off of a loss, yada, yada, yada. But then some people say losses shouldn't matter and we should be like UFC fans. A lot of fans are all over the place. Do you want to see good fights or not? Valenzuela versus Russell is a good fight, and I'm glad that it went and graduated from rumor to basically official. Now, where did I get this information from? Glad you asked. Jose El Rayo Valenzuela himself. On his verified page, he says, all roads led to this moment. On March 1st, I will be defending what's mine in New York City. Lightning strikes Barclays and Steel. So he's confident. He also tagged Prime Video and Premier Boxing Champions. And you see PBC, their verified page, they said, let's go. So this is not a rumor, or this is the actual PBC graphic. All their graphics have been stylized like this. The fighter's saying it, and PBC is confirming it by saying, let's go. So again, all the PBC haters, they're like, oh, Al Heyman and sinking ship and all this other stuff. They're doing what you're supposed to do as a company. All this public negotiation is terrible for boxing. And guess what? It's DAZN and Turkey doing it the most. People are saying, oh, Turkey taking over for boxing. A big gripe that I have is he took over the Ring magazine. And now if you look at Ring magazine, all of these articles are like, not all of them, but a good majority of them are rumors and nothing is confirmed, right? So what's this? We'll look through it. Okay, so Shakur, he already has a fight with Schofield. Keyshawn has a fight on Top Rank with Dennis Baranchenk. Why are they facing off? They're also friends and brothers. So they said, we're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're color. Do. Give me a high five. All right, cut and beautiful guys. Look up Marlon. Say cheese. Why are they doing a face-off? They already said they don't want to fight each other. And the fans have no pressure for them to fight each other. But they say, oh, Tank needs to fight everybody. So that's one. But that's light. I'm talking more about, okay, like this. This is a Riyadh season fighter, and it's Ryan talking about Pitbull. Last time I checked, Nipsey Hussle voice, Pitbull was already fighting on the card, and there's no actual confirmation of this being done. And at best, as of this video, Pitbull has to get past his scheduled fight. Teofimo, this is all Ring. Teofimo Lopez, Richardson, Hitchens in talks. Teo's name has been linked to all these fighters, right? Look, Turkey wants Garcia Haney 2 and Teofimo versus Boots, then the winners to meet. This is bad for boxing. If you can get all of these fights done, just get them done, right? How is Teo fighting Boots? But then up here, it says that he's in talks to fight Hitchens. And currently, he's having all these problems with Top Rank and beefing with them publicly. Look, Jaron Ennis versus Boots. This is terrible for boxing, all this public negotiation. Jaron Ennis versus Teo showdown possible for October. Again, just make the fights. Then it's Teo beefing with Devin Haney. If you look in boxing, look, who wins? Wilder, AJ. Turkey said he wants to make this fight. That's great. Make the fights then. Because, look, Jai Opatai versus Ramirez. None of these fights are confirmed. This is what hurts boxing because fans, they just start reading it. Oh, Canelo's fighting Crawford. This is amazing. Then what? The fight is not confirmed though. So I give a lot of props to PBC because they are not doing a bunch of talking and jaw-jacking. Yes, it was rumored that El Rayo was going to fight against Gary Antuanne Russell, but these were rumblings not from PBC, just in the industry, and now it's official. So PBC really don't pop out until it's time to pop out, which is great for the sport of boxing. What Riyadh season is doing is throwing a million fights out there and telling the public, oh, Crawford Canelo, oh, Ryan Pitbull, Ryan Haney 2 and 3, oh, Wilder AJ. But weeks before they were saying Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury. Then Tyson Fury says he's retired. It's like, it's too much going on. So while Turkey took to social media recently and said something to the effect of everybody else talks about it, but all the fights go through us. Something to this effect. But again, you're talking about all these fights. PBC is getting hated on. People say, oh, they don't have money. Oh, they ran out. Oh, the Tank fight's not happening. But you see PBC, they're just announcing. So Riyadh season did announce February 22nd. That's cool. But this Tank Roach co-feature, El Rayo versus Russell, I like it a lot. We don't even know the rest of the fights on this card. So I'm already hyped about this card. Tank has been looking very special, light on his feet in his recent trainings. I've done videos and shorts about that. So make sure you guys follow me on social media to see the videos or check out the shorts and long form that I've done on this. Tank is looking He looking ferocious. So to add Gary Antuanne Russell, El Rayo, that just makes the card even more desirable to me and gives fans in New York and at the Barclays Center more of a reason to purchase a ticket, or if you're at home, more of a reason to want to see the outcome. And we already know when it comes to Tank Davis is big business. So I'm happy they announced it. I'm glad it's official. I wish more people in boxing would operate like PBC is doing and just announce fights, not rumors, not unconfirmed fights. You don't have to build a hype. You don't have to play and toy with the fans. Just announce it. So shout out to PBC for pulling up and shooting like Steph Curry, as opposed to posturing a million fights and then, hey, if fighter X beats fighter Y, then fighter X is going to fight fighter Z. If fighter Z beats fighter A, that's too much going on. When you're ready to announce, please don't negotiate through the public. Do what PBC is doing. Just tell us when the fight's ready. Valenzuela, he's a soldier. I mean, he's very young, and he's fighting Gary Antuanne Russell, Pitbull, Edwin De Los Santos, and 2 Chris Colbert fights. The winner maybe can be an opponent for Tank. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. El Rayo got a lot of heart by taking these challenges at 140. If not, there's still a lot of options at 140 for the winner of this fight. Great co-main event. This is officially on Ego Banger Alert list. This is going to be a fight. They got good styles. Rayo can box. Gary Antuanne is aggressive but scientific, him and his brothers. This is like David Morrell, David Benavidez. You can really make a strong case for either guy and why they should win. This is boxing. Let me know what you guys think. For more boxing news, subscribe to me. I'm the best in the business, and it's not even close. Deuce.